Overall, I was pretty hyped going into LAN. You know, we had done really good in our Split 2 playoffs, and going for the championship, one, I was just really happy about the fact that we even qualified for the championship in our first year playing together, and that we would have a chance to compete for it. So there was a lot of optimism, excitement. On the other side, it was very shortly after our Split 2 playoffs. We had less than a month before I think we had to go back there. And I think there was a lot of fatigue that was setting in and just exhaustion of travel for not only myself, but the players and the time zone changes. It was just a lot for everyone to like deal with as a back-to-back kind of situation.
You know, going into it, it was feeling like a pretty good high in terms of certain momentum. And what we were looking to do is just figure out what we needed to do to adapt to the changes that were made to the game prior, which is like crazy, right? EA and Respawn make a change to the game, you know, in multiple ways, where we now have to have a month or less to essentially adapt. So that was sort of the biggest thing, like off of like what we were as a team and our synergy and our dynamic and things like that, our ability to receive feedback and have a loop and be able to do that general stuff. I was very confident going into it.
We were just dominant with Seer, and then we got hit with some nerfs. We thought that, hey, maybe like everyone's gonna pivot away from Seer, which will make him stronger, you know, higher value because there's less Seers in the lobby. But then towards the end, as Worlds came up, we just decided that Seer wasn't cutting it, swapped to Bloodhound, saw some other teams with some success on the character, and honestly, I would say that us swapping to Bloodhound, I think it was a good tactical choice, even if it was a bit rushed.
Wow, dude, what happened?
No, definitely. Yeah, no, it's definitely just one of those things where we need to adjust to the backup comp a little earlier. So
Okay.
I think the plan later, like what we do is like World's Edge Zone. World's Edge Zone was going really well.
Yeah, I was gonna
Storm
say,
Point Zone was not. Sometimes it was because we were rushing certain things on Storm Point and rotating in a specific way that just was not helpful to us.
Okay.
Sometimes we just didn't have content. So all that combined was sort of a problem. I think that we need to do World's Edge and do the beacons on World's Edge, both. And then if it goes good, we'll maintain it going into Game 4 Storm Point. Because we need like 30 points every time. But it's just, it's like a sprint. We're still adapting a lot. We're still figuring out the call situation, so we're gonna be alright.
Okay.
He's like you, but with long hair. There's a plan.
Good.
Time to just dial it in. We got a new strat going on. Hoping it goes well. That's it, really, that's it. We get to work, like we always do.
After the first 2 games, I think, we kind of were like dying on rotates and stuff, and I was like, boys, we need 60 points. Like, we need to change something, so I said, I'm just going to play Horizon, we're not doing anything else, and we're just going to bulldoze everybody.
Wait, yeah. Okay, leave them. Leave them, please. Come back. 100. Good to go. I killed him. Kill this on me. Get it, boys. Yeah, that's a fucking job.
But it just opens the door for Oxygen Esports to finally announce themselves here in Birmingham.
Oxygen Esports keep their winners bracket dreams alive.
They've destroyed it, and now the question is, do FaZe have it available? Yes, they do, but Phonyhead's got to get into a position to use this, or maybe he's going to step through the dark veil, to do more damage himself, but he will go down. Freg's now left on his own, and Freg's needs to win this for FaZe. He gets one, but the question is, can he clutch? Playing down by the knockdown shields, stepping forward, popping themselves, but can he pop somebody? No! Oxygen Esports!
Oxygen sent themselves to the winners bracket. The victory is massive for them, and they show why they need to be considered genuine contenders in this tournament.
Let's go. Let's go.
It might be have to fold in a certain way, so I'm waiting to see. Yeah, nice. We did it.
Wait, who's on Rise? Bro, you got pissed. I'm so sorry. No, I was shooting you, and then I started trying to help strike in the back. But then you swung into the catwalk and swung back out on me while I was shooting in the back. I was like, bro. It was literally the worst timing. I can't believe that little rock blocked you guys. We both fucking swung to help snipe, and there's just a fucking random ass little small. Nah, I just beam sniped through the wall for like 150. I hit your bloodhound for like 180, and then I hit someone else for like 40 or something. It was this guy. I was like, after I did the damage, I was like, we gotta get these knocks, and then went through the wall. I mean, we were all pissing on each other. Yeah. Where's the BR demon?
Our cheering section was growing. All these people. Hey, let's hear it for Oxygen!
Mama, I just heard you guys didn't have a toast yet. All right, so listen, this is to the boys. All right, y'all didn't come this far to come this far. All right, hold up. Did not come this far to come this far. All right, to every single one of you guys here, best years of your life. Let's go.
Yeah, the day off was really nice. Because I think the first 2 days we played, we were, for some reason the jet lag was hitting us really hard. Like we were all just really exhausted. So the day off was huge.
I mean, so the thought process is, you know, we are in winners now. We want to basically do the same thing that we were doing in the groups, where we were just maintaining that aggression. I mean, people are just gonna want to, you know, kill each other as much as they can.
Wait, should we look choke instead?
I think that's the team.
I beam them. Okay, you guys. I shit on the marine.
Not with you. Not with you at all.
I know.
I'm coming over with you, but they scouted me.
I cut them out. Nice.
Okay, there's still. Take this height. Nice. Play slow. Oh wait, peek this. One. Brad's dead. Sorry, one. 80 over there. Okay, Sky. Bang. Okay.
Look here. We have the winning position. We have the winning spot.
Yeah. Place left.
Down here. Bag. Right here. They're like all right here. I beat Horizon 1. I'm walking out.
Dead.
No. Right under us. What's the peak?
40. Track reach.
On the 3-man, and there are just 2 rats left. This should be an easy cleanup for them. This should be exactly what Oxygen were looking for on World's Edge.
There goes Moist. Now it's down to a little bit of matchup hide and seek. The Skittle Cake has survived to a second, takes to the sky, and Oxygen Esports are your winners of map number 5. They needed that. Raining from outside.
Tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're doing like with your D line right here. The first World's Edge game, they got pinched between FaZe and Grand Finals, baby. And they got eliminated off BRD. No, Dark Zero. Dude, the losers bracket is like actually kind of stacked. Dark Zero, NRG, like.
I think one thing about Battle Royale that's so crazy is even teams that are your first or second seed in a region can just bottom out. Because both DZ and XSET led the NA Pro League, also had great performances at the previous LAN, and they fumbled hard, and it just shows how competitive the lobby is, how competitive Apex has become, and I think for us to just have a winners run back to back. Previous LAN, we just straight through winners to grand finals. This LAN, straight through winners to grand finals. I think that really says something about the clutch factor of our team, and that we're serious. Like, we're serious competitors, and we're here to stay. So I think it's big moves for us.
Honestly, with DZ not qualifying, which was a shocker, I believe that we had a really good chance, even better than we previously had, and that we were going to go into it and crush it. How they need to play, which is how they always play. The BR Demons, they got to push that, they got to win fights, and they got to play smart. Playing off of zone for beacon scans, or if they don't have beacon in the fighting comp, they just need to start playing together and calling good comms in those fights.
Yep. I'm taking the hit. Cat. One. Queuing up.
It's not something I'm like upset about, you know, like we made finals, top 20 in the world, like it's nothing to be like upset about, you know, but it's also like I know we're better than that, so in a sense it's a little disappointing. But yeah, it was like just a learning experience, really. Like we're gonna do better and learn from it, and I think like it's just how you take it, right?
Even though our finals performance wasn't in the top 10 like we had hoped for, I will still say I'm incredibly proud of this team. We just started working together as a full unit with the staff back in February, and in the time from February to August, we made 3rd place at the Split 2 playoffs, which was absolutely massive and no one saw coming. And even though, like I said, we didn't finish in the top 10, we still never got pushed down to a loser's bracket in championship, nor did we have to deal with really any adversity except for that last day. And it's a learning moment. We're going to learn from this and we're going to improve on it. And year 4 is going to be completely different for Oxygen Esports in terms of Apex Legends, because we now have a full staff working with this team from the beginning of the season rather than coming in at Split 2. So I'm very excited to show the fan base and show all the Oxygen fans out there what our roster is going to be capable of doing with a full year of working together and bring home a trophy at the end of the year.